collaborate. I mean, you're both. You're not a guest. You're this.
Collaborator.
We're going to always be doing these lives, and also check out our YouTube channel, Gordon's English YouTube. Gordon's English. Gordon English YouTube. Come to Gordon English YouTube. That's what it's called. Let's. We're live YouTube. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So you see that? What do you see at the top of your screen?
Still just the Zoom.
It doesn't. You don't see live YouTube or anything like that.
It does say live. It says live, but it doesn't say YouTube.
Oh yeah, well that's what it means, live. Yeah. Okay, so hello everybody. I'm Gordon, and this is my beautiful daughter Stephanie.
Here in South Carolina.
South Carolina. What country is that?
That's in the United States.
United States. And where's your daddy at?
All the way in Japan, Sasebo.
Sasebo, Japan. Yep, that's correct. So a little bit about ourselves. My daughter Stephanie, like she said, lives in South Carolina. She lives in the city of what's the name of your city?
I live in Cross, South Carolina now.
Cross, like
yes.
Cross?
Like a cross.
Or crossword, or gosh, I can't even think of a crosswalk. Okay, yep. So like we were talking, this is our live how to improve your English speaking skills while practicing TOEIC. That way you kill two birds with one stone. Okay, so why don't you give the students a little bit of your study skills? Do you have any advice for our students?
My study skills is always, for us, we always do a multiple choice question. So for the first thing you would do, if you have a question and you know the answers aren't correct, there's normally two of them that you can get right off the bat that are not the correct answers. You can do it by choice that way. And then you have just two answers to choose from.
Oh, okay. I still hear a little bit of popping from your microphone, so I think it's probably better if you could find a spot where the wind's not hitting you, probably, but don't go too far. Okay. Look at her, she's going inside, she's on the move. So yes, TOEIC is a very interesting program. Of course you have multiple. It sounds really noisy in there. And this is Stephanie's house. She might give you a quick tour of her house maybe later on. So when you're looking at TOEIC, I think what Stephanie's saying is usually with a TOEIC, sometimes you have there's three choices, A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. Actually, where is my TOEIC book? I have a TOEIC book here somewhere, but I forgot where I put it. Well, anyway, once I find the TOEIC book, it's over here actually. Oh boy, I'm trying to look for my TOEIC book. Let me how do I do this? Stop it. I don't want to stop video. I just want to, because we're live, I can't turn off my camera, it looks like. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab the book and talk about it real quick. All right, I'm back.
Simone's trying to join in.
All right, I'm back. Did you miss me when I was gone, people? Oh, look at that behind you. What is that? Is that a rat dog?
It's a Chihuahua.
Oh, she's cute. Is it a boy or a girl?
She's a girl.
It's a girl. What's her name?
Simone.
Simone.
She's a sweet girl.
She's a sweet girl. Yeah, she does look sweet. And she's got a little heart collar, a little heart pendant.
That's actually her rabies shot verification.
Rabies, yes. America, we do rabies shots. In Japan, they don't have rabies shots for dogs. That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah, really, it's true. So
it's coming around South Carolina again.
So in TOEIC, you have actually 7 parts to TOEIC, but some of the questions are, 3 responses, and some of them are 4 responses. But I think what Stephanie was talking about is usually when you're looking at a question, you can kind of throw out automatically 2 of the choices. And TOEIC really makes that super, super obvious, in my opinion. Of course, I am a native English speaker, so English is our specialty. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But yes, usually we can throw out two of them. And then you have a 50-50 shot of getting it right. And that's where we come in to help you solidify your answer choice. Okay. So actually, with that being said, let's go ahead and do a quick screen share, Steph, and that way you can take a look and give us a little help here. Let's see if that works out good. Oh my, I don't even know what that little song was I was just singing there. And I don't know where my video went. It looks like it disappeared on me. But let's go ahead and pull it up again. Oh, okay. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So on this seems, let's go ahead and reverse it real quick so we can go a little bit slow. Okay. So again, so like TOEIC, for instance, you would have the word bacteria. When you hear the word bacteria, Stephanie, what do you think of?
Germs.
Germs. Germs. And what's an example that you would use for germs?
Bad bacteria. Germs. Cold and flu.
Cold and flu. Yeah. Would you consider viruses bacteria?
No.
No. Yeah, that's probably good. Correct. So what would be an example of a virus?
A virus would be a staph infection or a
staph infection. That's bacteria.
Yeah. Yes.
So when I think of virus, hey, what's the big C word out there, right? The big C virus out there, depending on what country you're in. But YouTube doesn't like people talking about that word, so we try to stay away from it. But I guess a good one would be for viruses would be the influenza or flu virus. And of course, there's multiple strands of that. How about badge? When you think of badge, what's your definition of a badge? What pops to your head?
A police officer showing his badge.
A police officer showing his badge. Yes. And then sometimes people call that a badge of courage. What does that mean? What are they referring to? Badge of courage. Why do they say that?
Because they have courage and they can go straight into a fight.
Straight into a fight. Oh my gosh.
Straight into a fight to save other people.
Straight. Yeah. Okay. So I guess firefighters could, consider that job a badge of courage. So let's go ahead and keep moving on. Baggage. How about baggage? When I think of baggage, I think of
luggage.
Luggage, baggage, correct. Suitcases that you would take on a trip. But also, sometimes people carry baggage, right? What does that mean?
Yes.
She carries a lot of baggage around. What does that mean?
A broken heart.
A broken heart. Oh, what do you mean by that?
I mean, somebody holding on to a past relationship with a boyfriend or girlfriend and treating their new boyfriend or girlfriend the same way that their old boyfriend or girlfriend would treat them.
Could that be good or bad?
That could be a very bad thing.
Okay. I'm not sure why, but okay. This is love advice from Stephanie. Okay. And then balcony. What pops to your mind when you hear the word balcony?
Going outside of an establishment with an awning on it.
An awning. What is an awning?
An awning is a covering for your head and the floor of the outside of a building.
Well, a hat is a covering. Is that what you're talking about?
A hat is a covering, but that is what you wear on your head.
An
awning would be on the outside of the building attached to the building itself.
Okay. So it's something it's something attached to it. So when you think of balcony, do you think of an enclosed, like a box style balcony that's covered and it's protected from the elements?
Yes. Well, sort of. Some can be protected from the elements and some are not.
And how do you separate between the balcony and an awning? What's the difference?
A balcony will have a screen around it most of the time.
Okay.
And an awning would just be a little covering as you walk out the building.
So would you think so as far as a balcony, does it usually have a door, a sliding door, or a door that opens and closes?
To lead out to it, yes.
Oh, okay. But so does awnings, right?
Yes.
Only from the inside or outside.
Inside of the building. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't want to get too confused here, but okay, because I don't want to confuse everybody there on the YouTube. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop sharing and let's go back to Stephanie. So, Stephanie, why don't you tell everybody today about your wonderful? Oh, what is that? What is that behind you? That picture? What is that a picture of?
That is a picture of a ox
Ox.
or a bull.
Bull. So it's an animal. What's
Yes,
hanging
and
from
it's
its horns?
feathers.
Feathers. Oh, wow. Did you draw that?
No, I wish I did.
No, she did. She is really, my daughter is very creative, but yes, I don't think neither one of us has that extra special talent where we're really good artists. We don't draw really, but we do have somebody in our family that does.
Yes, we do. I was
Yes.
fixing to say that.
And who would that be?
That would be my youngest brother, Jared.
Yeah, Jared. Where did he get that skill from?
I don't know. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. We kind of noticed Jared's skill set when he was about 6 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was his Nintendo DS, I think, is one of the first things I saw him drawing on.
Nintendo DS. Oh, okay. Oh, again, so like Stephanie lives in America, and I have three children. I have Stephanie, and I have she has two younger brothers. And of course, one of them, she just mentioned, his name was Jared. And then his older brother's name is Justin. I like the words. Well, I love the name Stephanie always, since I was a young man. I always loved that name. So of course I named you Stephanie because of that. And then I love the letter J.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because
I love J's.
Yeah, a lot of J's, right? Maybe because I love justice. Your picture's bouncing everywhere.
Oh, I'm holding it. That's why.
Don't hold it. Okay. This is actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is our actual first live how to speak English while studying for TOEIC that we've ever done. And we hope that you all go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that like button, and also don't forget to hit the bell, because once you hit that bell, then every time we upload or we go live, you'll know that we're going live, and you can listen to see what we're going to be doing. We're actually going to be going live in about 2 more hours again, and we're going to have of course Stephanie and I will be live, and then we're going to have 2 young ladies from Myanmar. Myanmar used to be the country Burma now, but they call that, it's been changed to the word Myanmar. They both, I believe, live in Tokyo. How exciting, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very exciting.
So tell everybody what you think of Japan. How do you feel about Japan? Look at those eyes.
Love Japan. I love Japan.
Why?
It's very clean, and everybody there is just so nice. I live in the South in America, and everybody says that the southern portion of America is very nice. But Japan blows us out of the water for cleanliness and niceness.
Blows us out of the water. How would you put that into a little more simpler text for everyone?
They definitely beat us in niceness.
They beat us in niceness. What do you mean by that?
People here are moving so fast, they don't pay attention to the next person. Where in Japan, everybody almost makes eye contact and has a very friendly idea of space and making sure everybody feels welcome.
Yes, I think so too. I think every time you walk into a restaurant or a convenience store in Japan, they call it a konbini. They have 7-Elevens in Japan. They're amazing.
I miss Japanese gas stations.
I'm not sure if that's correct though, that I would call Japanese 7-Elevens amazing, because I miss the everyone, I love hot dogs. I love hot dogs. And America, a lot of the 7-Elevens have these delicious, wonderful hot dogs. And in Japan, they're prepackaged and you have to put them in a microwave. But in America, as you know, if most of our guests wouldn't know that unless you've been to America, they actually keep them fresh and they have them on rollers. And they have the buns below them steamed in this little steamer. So you just open up the drawer, pull out your bun, throw your dog on there, pile on the mustard and ketchup and the relish and the onions, and you're good to go. What do they call those? Foot dogs? Is that right?
Footlongs.
Footlongs. What the heck? What do they mean by footlongs? Why do they call it footlongs?
I think because they're supposed to meet 12 inches, but I don't think they always meet 12 inches.
She's talking about 12 inches. What is inches versus which I forgot the metric equivalent to inches. I guess it would be centimeters. So I don't know how many inches 12 inches equals to centimeters or meters, but it's about that long, a little longer. Yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. So yeah, but I have to agree with Stephanie. The only thing that I miss about American 7-Elevens would be the dogs, the footlongs. That's what she said. That sounds weird to say, the footlongs. I've been living in Japan, everybody, for over 20 years. So some of my English mannerisms or some of the slang terminology we use, I kind of forget it sometimes, like footlongs. So yeah, but I would say that it's a very different contrast between what's in a 7-Eleven in America versus a 7-Eleven in Japan. Wouldn't you say?
Definitely a big difference. I think that the food there in Japan is better than the food in America. It's healthier, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, it depends.
Yeah, it does depend. I miss all the rice bowls and things of that nature that you can
rice balls. Yeah, rice balls.
Yes.
Why do they call them rice balls? They're not balls. They're triangles.
They are triangles.
Why rice ball? It's a triangle.
But
it's a triangle. It should be called rice triangles, not rice balls. I guess sometimes you could buy a rice ball that's in a little form of a ball, but even then, it's not a perfect ball unless somebody's mommy, like a little kid,
yes.
Preschoolers, the mommies make little rice balls and they put the little decoration seaweed on it to make it look like a soccer ball or make it look like a basketball, which is even more difficult because you have to paint it orange. And then you have to put the little tiny pieces, little tiny strings of seaweed, I guess. But yeah, some of the parents here, when they make the bentos for the kids, amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, they go crazy for bentos. How did we get into mommy bentos? That's weird, right? But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this live right now. But before we do that, do you have anything else you want to talk to our customers about?
I don't think so. Not right this second.
Not this second.
A lot of animals here, and my ducks are outside and having a good time.
All righty. So go ahead and say goodbye to everybody, and we'll see you in about 2 hours. Okay.
Bye, everyone. Sounds
all right.
good.
See you later. Soon. Oh, eat some dinner, okay? Well, what's for dinner?
I do not.
I lost you. What was that?
Not sure yet.
Not sure. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Take care. Have a good dinner, and we'll see you back in 2 hours.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.